Hello everybody, SpiritGaming here and welcome to another video. So in this video we'll be talking about a very controversial topic and see why I enjoy Genshin Impact way more than I enjoyed Dragon Raja. So to do that, first we need to see what's good about Genshin, what's bad about Genshin, and then what's good about Dragon Raja, and then what's bad about Dragon Raja, right? Those are the main things we need to take a look at. However, if you want to see my final opinion, you can skip to the end of the video. There are timestamps for each topic in the description and on the loading bar as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna place them on the screen. If I forget them, I'm sorry. I would definitely love if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also join my Discord. In the Discord we have over 750 players, so we have a pretty active Discord, I would say, compared to some other ones out there. So make sure you join it and we can have a chat. But let's start with the first topic of this video, which is what is so good about Genshin Impact. Number one, you are not forced to do anything. Basically, play however you'd like and whenever you like. Basically meaning there are zero timed events. You do not need to time anything out there, which is amazing. Next up we have interesting gameplay, really cool gameplay. The combat is extremely good. There is elemental combat in the game, which no other PvE game has on the mobile market. Next up, there's insane depth in making a team. Any character can be good, even the regular 4-star characters can be used in the endgame. Extremely good story. It is cross-platform too. You can play on PC, PS4, iOS and Android. There is an open world out there to explore. Voiceover can be done with English, Chinese, Korean and Japanese dub. The music and sounds are extremely well done. You can craft, enhance, refine, cook and etc. It is very free-to-play friendly, meaning you won't have trouble progressing even as a free-to-play player. There is a co-op mode as well, where you can play with up to 4 friends of yours or 4 other players. There are secrets all around the world, and of course, many waifus and husbandos. So that is basically about the good side about Genshin Impact, and also I would say it's one of the best single player aka PvE games out there on the mobile market, especially probably the best one out there for PvE. But now let's get to the bad part. What is so bad about Genshin Impact as well? So in Genshin Impact there is no PvP. Next up, you won't have all of the characters if you're free to play, but of course, as I said, you will still be able to progress with zero problems. You can just progress with the characters that the game actually gives you. There is literally no social side. The game is mostly solo, which some people like and some people don't. Dungeons do sometimes feel like you're doing the same thing, but not always. And it is a PvE game, so you might get bored quick if you play a lot. Basically, if you do all of the content that the game has to offer, you will get bored eventually. There might be some more bad and good things that I missed out on, but that is it for Genshin. Now let's take a look at Dragon Raja. Now, what are the good things about Dragon Raja? It has PvP, it has mainly a social side. It's mainly a social game, so the social side is interesting. There are different events and mini games. Dragon Raja has amazing graphics, amazing story as well. There is a cosmetic system, motors you can buy, and so on and so forth. Next up, the quitting, superstar, and open shop careers are pretty good in there. You do have cross-server events, meaning you can play with more than just 4 people. And it is a multiplayer game. Again, you can play with more than just 4 people. So this game is basically a group game compared to Genshin, which is a single-player game or a 4-man game, depending on how many people you have in your squad. Now, what is so bad about Dragon Raja? Of course, because I have played the game for over 6 months, I know a lot more about Dragon Raja than I know for Genshin Impact. So I will state a lot of bad things about Dragon Raja that I experienced throughout the 6 months I have played. So Dragon Raja is basically extremely heavy pay to win. There is no PvE in the game, literally no PvE in the game. Only dungeons that you can do a few of each week, and that's basically it. It has broken crossover PvP with a insane bot problem where over half of the players are not players, they are bots, basically computers that play. The PvP in the game is 90% determined by who has more pay to win players in their team. 1v1 PvP is pay to win except NetherRealm, where you don't even get any rewards at all. No communication between the devs and the players. And then if you don't do events daily, you're behind everyone else, meaning you're forced to play at certain times because of timed events. Takes a lot of time away from your life. Lag in both PvE and PvP, which makes combat be buggy and not smooth at all. Crazy amount of servers that need to get merged because they have 200 players and each club you have more than 200 players in it. You basically can't be a solo player in the game. There is no open road. Nearly impossible to test out stats and features. There are lackluster updates, meaning you do not get much in updates. Mainly you do get pay to win events and that's basically it until a version update comes out, and that version update is basically half of it is bugged or it's made in secret where we can't see what's new. And then of course there are balancing problems which they try to fix by using the same update from the CN version. So those are the good things about Generation, those are the bad things about Generation. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. But now this is the final why I like Genshin Impact way more than Generation. As I said, there are a few main things that I like in Genshin Impact way more than I do in Dragon Raja. Of course, there are things I like about Dragon Raja more than Genshin Impact, like the PvP. There is actually PvP in the game, unlike Genshin Impact. But when it comes to what I like more on Genshin Impact is that the story is insane. I feel like the story is better than Dragon Raja's. It's cross-platform, so I can play on my phone or on PC whenever I want. There are zero timed events, as I said. You can play whenever you want. We have been searching for a game like this for a long time. Again, you can play whenever you want. Then there is no competition. At this point in my life, I do not really want to play competitively anything because I don't have much time in my life now. And it is way more free-to-play friendly, if I do say so myself. I can progress. I have only 4-star characters now. I have 0 5-star characters, and I still have no problems doing the missions and going around the world and exploring. And of course, there's a huge open world to explore. Like insane huge open world to explore. And keep in mind that open world will get extended and extended and extended with updates. Okay, that is amazing. Also, another amazing thing for the story, which I forgot to mention, is that it is voiceovered, and you can choose the voiceover be English, Chinese, Korean, and Japanese with an English sub, which basically means it's kind of an anime game. You basically play in an anime, and yeah, those are the things I like way more on Genshin Impact, and that is why I will play Genshin Impact for a long time, I guess, unless I get bored of it, because as I said in the bad things about Genshin Impact, you can get bored quick in PvE games. In most PvE only games, you will get bored quick. But I hope not, because this is a very unique game for the mobile market, so I do want to try and play it quite a bit. Are there gonna be many videos on this game? Not really. Are there gonna be many streams about this game? Yes, quite a bit. Probably 99% of my streams will be Genshin Impact, because I do enjoy playing with the chat. So basically, I am a solo player in the game. I do play solo. However, when I have chat to read from, it's basically like I'm playing with 10 other people, which is pretty amazing. And if you do want to catch my streams, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. GMT plus 2. So make sure you come on the streams. I will be streaming Genshin Impact for a long amount of time, I guess. I hope, unless I get bored. That is another thing I want to mention. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye until next time.